Hey, good evening, friends. So I'll get straight to the point, and in the end, I'm going to throw a conspiracy theory that you'll see is not conspiracy at all. So, how to be liked? There's a knowledge out there that we all have, and you know it, but we often forget it because the world is set up in such a way, not the real world, but the world, the human-run world, is set up in such a way that we forget about it. It's taken out of our mind. But basically, one of the principles this world operates on is love. And it's how much you love yourself and how much you love others. And what you give, you get back. You love yourself, the world gives it back to you. Because we are the world. You love others, they reflect it back at us as well. Because they are the world in some sense as well. Each person is a world, right? Each person is a world. So a simple exercise you can try, and you will just see the difference. Whenever you see someone, just send them positive vibes, just like them. I can give an example on relationships. Someone feels that people don't like them, right? So let's say if you're a guy, you go out there, you're walking, you see a woman, any woman, doesn't matter of age, a little girl, an older woman, a peer of your age, send her good vibes. Think to yourself, oh my gosh, she's lovely, she must be an amazing person. Doesn't matter the age, doesn't matter what she does for life, doesn't matter whether she's a redhead, she's got black hair, she's got purple hair, she's got blue hair. Just send positive vibes to every single woman you meet. And obviously it helps if you're in a place where there are a lot of people around you, right? Then you see more of them. And once you start doing it, if it's not natural to you, at first it will feel awkward. You don't have to tell her anything. You don't have to smile at her. Just just like when you see a nice car, right? You see a beautiful view, you're like, whoa, amazing. Oh, nice car. Lucky guy who has it, right? You don't have to be jealous or anything, but just acknowledge that there's goodness about a person, that there's beauty about them, that there's something to love about them, that you love them. And over time, it will become natural. Do it with everyone. Obviously, if you're a woman, do it with men. Doesn't matter if he's short or tall, bald or full of hair like a 70s rocker, right? Rich or poor. Just send positive vibes and love towards every man. And for women, it's probably going to be easier because women are naturally more loving and they're more in touch with the feelings, but maybe not. So try it. And you'll see how people start liking you, like how things will reflect back to you. Like you'll go to the store and people just smile at you. Cashiers will start chatting with you in a different way. It really works. It really works. Try it in other settings. It's not just about dating. It's not just about opposite sex. Try it in the settings with coworkers. It really happens. I used to do it without even knowing it. I guess I read in a couple of books, and I've tried to do it. Like I would have to go talk to someone in a different department, and it was this time when everyone is busy, and I'll just send them positive vibes, and I'll come as if they're my best friends, kind of. I didn't know them, and I had friends who did it. There was this guy, and I'm looking at it back now. There was this guy. I'm not gonna say which nationality, or it doesn't really matter, but he had a strong accent, and one of those accents that people usually don't like. But I was kind of friendly. I was not very good friends. We were in college together, right? But we were good buddies together. So I kind of knew him. He had an amazing personality. He was really positive, really liked people. But whenever we spoke to someone or someone addressed him, like even people would stop us in the hallway and say what time it is, people would just be naturally smiling and naturally like in good mood or naturally positively disposed towards him. And he was just a very loving person. Not like kind of not the type that's very kind and gives everything to everyone, but naturally very loving, naturally very accepting of everyone. Like you talk with him in conversations, he would never talk about negative things and politics, whatever. Anyway, so I've seen in some books, I've seen this described in some books where they say you have to go, let's say, into an office, a government office, to get some paperwork done, and people there are mean, whatever. And if you come in, what's his name? Not Kennedy. influence people, make friends and influence people. It will come back to me. Anyway, so he says you'd go in the government office, strike up a good conversation, smile, like comment on how they're overworked, how they're doing the best they can. Give them positive vibes and acknowledge the difficult situation, how they're being great and amazing despite of that. And you'll see how things change. That was like totally his advice in that book. Let me check what the title is. Oh my gosh, I feel so silly. It used to be my bathroom reading since I was a kid. Dale Carnegie, right? Well, the reason actually I stopped to look to take the book, because I mean, it doesn't really matter. There are many books to talk about this, but the reason was that when you get an idea behind, like a thought behind your mind, it can break your focus. It can make you forget the natural things you want to live by or you want to say. Which brings me to the other topic, so that conspiracy theory curveball. And we all know this. So there used to be a movement back in the 60s, right? Started in the 50s really, about love, right? Love being the most important thing out there. Like, love is gonna save the world, right? The hippies. And it is true. Love really saves the day. Love is the most important energy out there. I'm not going to get into the mechanics and the philosophy of why it is, but these guys, they got onto something. I mean, we all know this anyway. We all want to be loved. We all want to be loved, but to love someone. We want people to appreciate us. It's literally an energy, even like between people, that's very potent, right? But that generation back then, the boomers, right? They got into something where they were able to spread this knowledge in mass. Many people got to this idea and start internalize it. And it was going to change the world. It was going to change the world. The world has two components, order and chaos. And I don't want to say that the specific people who like chaos or who want chaos or thrive in it. I think they're just energies who feed from chaos, and just like the energies that could get feedback from love or an order, light. Some people get their power through chaos, not because chaos is bad or whatever they're sadistic. Just they want to be empowered. For their makeup, it's easier to connect to it through power, through that chaos, through disorder, through negativity, darkness, right? So the greatest lie that happened upon us, and we're living in it, we're all suffering from it, is that they're able to convince us, starting from them back in the 70s, I mean in our recent history, right? That's our parents, probably our grandparents, for some, right? It's us, basically, because grandparents and parents, genetically, it's us. We continue their lives unless someone really changes their path. So basically, they convince them that love means physical love, sex. And it's pleasant, yes. So they put this thought behind our back that we need to be liked, we need to approach others in order to get those physical relations. And now our whole focus is towards that. We buy things, we exercise, we dress ourselves, right? We court people, we go places in order to be liked, in order to get those physical relationships. And it killed everything. Because now love is not sincere anymore. Love is not for the sake of love. Love is not for the sake of connecting with everyone and being in touch with the universe, with nature. It's because of this. That was the biggest lie, and it destroyed everything. And today is a lot of truth is coming out, because we live in the age of information. There's a new a new lie that's being propagated towards us. It's not really a lie, but it's a new wave, a new flood, a new tsunami. It's taking away our attention. there's so much information out there. We can learn anything. We can learn how to live good, productive, healthy, calm, relaxed lives. So they inundate us with information, with negative information, with silly information, with things we don't need, with things that will make us hooked and care about. So we care about it, so we cannot think about what matters. Oh, I forgot the title. What is it? Oh, what do I want to talk about? I don't know. I'm thinking about the title. So they throw, at the very least, TV shows, at the very least, sport games. And no, you have to be a fan of this team. If they lose, it's the end of the world. It's what these people are doing, what these people are going through. And we're all concerned about this, even though they do not affect our lives directly, or even indirectly. It's like maybe a third or fourth degree affect. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh my gosh, 11 minutes. I was trying to make it short. Oh. Basically, love. Try to send positive vibes to everyone. And if they seem unlovable, a Karen that's screaming around, the guy who just curses around, who's like mistreating his girlfriend or something, take it as a challenge. Challenge accepted. Right? Take it as a challenge, positive vibes, and you'll see how things will change. You'll see how you'll be just reflecting this back. And fight for your freedom. Fight for your freedom. Cheers.